Hello, hello. Uh, Welcome, Fix-It employees. My name is Vice, or Vice if you're nasty. And, yeah, I've decided I want to start streaming more, and, since I've been straight up obsessed with this game for a while now, I figure it might as well be, it's a good chance to just kind of hang out, do a chill stream, minimal commentary. I'm not, this game I kind of end up getting a little try hard mode and I go a little nonverbal. It's just how it goes. But first things first, if I'm going to be working on factory and basically you need to wear your PPE. So just give me 1 second here. I just need to go and find and okay. There we are. And that should be me back up there. You gotta wear your PPE. You have to have your hard hat on a construction site. And yeah, so I want to start the game up. Um, as I said, probably a bit of a low, light commentary sort of thing. I'll pop into the audio. I'll pop in on the microphone if you guys have any questions. If you have updates about things. And there. First things first. Fuse blown because. Okay. Last night I broke the power system of my entire factory. This is just a small chunk of my factory. I tried to fix it, but I ended up having to go to bed because, adult responsibilities and shit. So, my plan right now, as you can see under my current tasks list, is to fix my power issues. I'm going to do that by adding a few more coal power plants, which are the big smokestacks you see in the background there. And I got to connect them up to the water. I think, fingers crossed, I've got this good to go so far. Although now I'm looking at my list and I realize I need... Actually, can I even do the generators? Hang on, I gotta get into... Do this. I need a bunch more cable. Okay. First things first, I'm going to go back to my main structure. You can kind of tell where that is. See that big tower in the background that leads up to that? That's my space elevator. Most of my stuff is built around there. I'm going to jump into my tractor and head back. Now, at this point in the game, I have unlocked the Explorer, which is basically like a dune buggy. It is much, much faster and much more efficient than this thing that I'm tootling around in. However, the Explorer is bugged and it likes to try to shove the wheels through the floor, so it doesn't move very far. Anyway, as I said, going quiet. If you have any questions, I got my chat open. I can see what's up, and I will try to answer it. over here on your right, you will see a building that I'm calling the Copper Top. This is an entire structure I've built full of power generating generators, biomass burners, power storage, all that. However, I have kind of built the factory out farther and faster than my power supplies can keep up. So that's my big issue right now. So I gotta go back and fix this. In order to do so, I need a bunch more cable. As you can see on the right hand side. So I'm going to head into this thing over here. It is unfinished. I don't know what to call it. I've just been referring to it as the structure. You will see. Well, it's there's stuff in here. I missed the door. Don't look at the spaghetti. I don't look at the spaghetti. It's shameful. It's shameful. Somebody touch my spaghetti. There's so many. But anyway, back to need cobble. And what else do I need? I should probably grab some rotors while I'm at it, and those are in here. Now, you might be asking, what's with all this nonsense down here? Like, what? You have all these things set up like this is a sorting machine. I'm sure if anyone who plays who plays Satisfactory on a even mildly professional level will look at this and have themselves a bit of a heart attack. But this is my spaghetti. Nobody touching my spaghetti. And I'm going to show off how this works. So I've got this as a buffer. I've got all sorts of stuff coming from outside. I'll show you here. Whoop. I've got this stopped truck station. These are automated to go back and forth to another truck station over there and pick up stuff. I've got another one set up over there at my original structure. And they basically transport goods over here. The goods go into the building. They go into this buffer here, and then they get sorted. So let's add a few things in here. I can show you the glory that is my ridiculous ass sorter. Okay, put some barium in there. We'll put some of that, and we will put those in there. So stuff goes through, and let me get to a good vantage point. Damn it! Damn it! I need to stop sprinting everywhere. Okay. So the items go through all the storage. Go through the storage buffer and into a series of smart splitters that have basically sets up what can go through the left output, center, and the right output. Anything that isn't defined by the splitter here goes through to the next one. Those get sorted out, and so on and so forth. It is possibly a little mind-numbing, but I enjoy this kind of thing. And I've got like 2 levels of it at this point. Do I have anything that I can show off this? I do! Sulfur, boy. And boop. Sulfur starts coming out, and let's race this thing up top. Stairs, up the stairs, here. And okay, as it goes through the machine, eventually we will see the We'll see the sulfur move through the system. Going through, getting sorted. I am sure there's a much more efficient way to do this, but I have ADHD, so this is what we get. Here comes through the sorters. Boom, 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 boom. And if I had some coal, it'd be going through this one up into here. AI limiters go through that way. It's a work in progress. It's not finished. Yeah. So showing off a little bit of madness here. Let's go. I still have plenty of what I need to make more coal generators. I've got the fuel sorted out. Now, the big thing I need to do right now is complete phase 2 of the space elevator. I have sent a bunch of goods up the space elevator to start building that thing up there. And if you can see up in the upper right corner, I have objective, complete phase 2. I have sent 2 of the 3 things that I need up there already. That construct. Ooh, that's a lot of wiring. I should probably focus. I will fix the power problem first, and then I will come back and fix this organizational nightmare. But yeah, I still have numbers are hard, 60 something, 50 something versatile frameworks to send, and I can't send anything currently because nothing's being built because I broke the power. So let's go address that. These are hypertubes. If they were powered, I could thump my way all across the land, but they are not powered because I'm an idiot and I broke it. So back to my tractor. What do you mean not wearing my ear protection? I got the headphones on. It technically counts. I'm not just gonna wear the straight up earmuffs because it's like I wanna listen to my Spotify in the meantime. There is kind of a forklift that I can get in this game. I need like 10 fix-it tickets for it, and it's just kind of for tootling around in here, but it's like, I have... We'll pretend I'm forklift certified. Okay. Alright, back to nonverbal. So, coal generators need, as you can probably tell, need water and coal in order to properly function. Got the water hooked up, I'm waiting for the coal to fill in. That eventually I've got this kind of manifold set up to bring coal where I need it. It is... I would call this a thing of beauty, but it's actually probably pretty ugly for anyone who plays this on a semi-professional level. And this over here, the less said about whatever this is, the better. But it's the water pumps are working, so I'm not going to question it. I don't know if there's like a specific like deity of Satisfactory that you can pray to. Like, I know in the game Space Engineers there is the fickle physics god known as Clang. I don't know if there's one for Satisfactory, but there probably should be, because that's loud. I'm gonna get out of here. Good, right in the water. Awesome. Because yeah, there should be one, because the physics of this game get real squirrely from time to time. So, anyway, let's check my levels here. Why are you not? Right, I didn't hook you up to anything because I'm a goddamn idiot. Do not let me... Did you not work? actually do know how to play this game. Whether it looks that way or not is irrelevant. I do technically know how to smoke. Check here. With a capacity of 1,050 megawatts, megawiggles, whatever you want to call them. The problem is the rest of my factory does, on occasion, take a considerably stronger power demand. So, words are hard. Yeah, the maximum consumption is rough. So, I probably now each of these finagle 2 more minutes. I can get 2 more, or just fling myself down into my machinery. I do have energy cells to boost it. That way, but I finally have some coal actually moving from the miners over there, so it should. I do have a ton in here, but this will eventually run out. I do have more feeding into it. Need a buffer. Let's see. It's really pushing my focus. I probably just use my last energy cell boost you. That does what it's supposed to do. I can hook this back up to the rest of my power network. Sir? Fuck off. Fuck off. You are standing. Thank you. Standing on my tractor. Anyway. If I have done things at all properly. So, dump the water and immediately drop what I was doing. An idiot. Now, if I hook this up and we don't suddenly hear a we'll be doing good. That. Powerful. Whee. Ha! Okay. These are good numbers. This gives me some leeway, because when I can start doing the production after this bit here, I can unlock oil and much more powerful fuel reserves. So, assuming this doesn't just fall the fuck apart again, I can get back to what I was actually doing. Which was falling off of things. Merciless physics god. Put that back in storage. There's a device you can get in this game that lets you basically surf on power lines, like hanging from like a zip line sort of thingy. I'm sure it's all perfectly safe. Oh, bonk. There we go. The sorter is actually working again. I have power, and I actually have a little bit of leeway for the first time in too long. Alright, so upstairs, and so. Alright, now this here is the hub. This is kind of where you start the game. You can move it around, obviously. You don't start in a structure like this because, you know, you don't start as a crazy person like this. It is also your home. You can kind of come in here, you can hang out, you got a nice little view of all of the industry that I'm destroying the nature with. I got a microwave. Okay. You can flush things. Like if you put something in there and flush it, your onboard AI computer yells at you. You can play a weird version of Tetris in this game if you're waiting for things to happen. Also, this is me. This is generally how I look in game. I can do all sorts of crazy stuff. I can go straight up bobblehead. I can change around the faceplate. I can go kawaii if I feel like it, but I've been going with the glowy bits because I just find them fun. And the colors, I kind of went a little bit Vault Tech for this, although I'm still trying to find a good, decent color for the helmet bits. The orange doesn't really fit, and the red is alright, I suppose. So, I don't know. We'll figure things out. What is that? So that. Okay. I should probably stop sprinting everywhere. I'm going to give everybody motion sickness. Okay. So, this is the MAM. I don't remember what it stands for, but I know that when it gives me results I don't like, I can just sit there and go, MAM! So this is where we research shit. We've got most of these I've already researched. I can research the rebar gun. You know what? Why not? Let's search. This is literally a contraption that lets me launch rebar. Here we go. Here's Ada.
Rebar gun and iron rebar ammo unlocked. Your ingenuity towards preservation of fix-it property has been noted. You earned a micro break. And welcome back. I hope you feel refreshed.
Yeah, the Fix-It Corporation is a little bit dystopian. Just a wee bit. Screws. So many screws. Now you might think, damn, that's a lot of screws. That is nowhere near what you need in this damn game. Screws are like the most annoying thing to need and not have, so I am constantly like overstocking on these things. Now, you might be thinking, people don't normally like jump that high, right? And you'd be right. See these this contraption I got on my legs? They're called blade runners. That's why I can run so damn fast. So fast. So fast. And it lets me jump a ridiculous distance. You do end up with jetpacks later in this game, so just having little like thingies on your legs isn't much, but you know, take what I can get. So let's see. Just in the last few minutes after all the construction, looks like we only need to send 42 of those versatile frameworks. So, in the meantime, I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a tour. So this is my hub. This is normal. This is where you send in materials to get milestones and unlock recipes. I've gotten everything so far up to tier 4. Next bit is phase 2 to open up tier 5 and 6. That's what's going to happen when I finally get these things finished up. Once I do that, I can start unlocking oil processing and fuel generation and a truck that has much more cargo than the little tractor cube things I've been running around with. Alright, so I'm gonna show you the hypertubes. You might be thinking, looking like, wow, that's something. I wonder if that bthunk, and it makes the bthunk sound, which makes me happy. Right. Back here at my initial factory, it is ugly. I just have it producing certain things to send over right now. Eventually, I'm just gonna like finish these walls and put a roof over it so no one has to look at this nonsense anymore. Let's see, what do we got in, might as well take. This thing is the Awesome Sink. Awesome stands for something that I can't remember because, you know, Fixit loves their acronyms. Basically, you can send materials you don't need into the machine, and the machine gives you points. I have another machine elsewhere that's constantly feeding something in, so I have a steady drip of points, but the points get ridiculous pretty quickly. This is my old factory. I can show you. I got the store here, or I could just, oh look, I have another truck station. This one's going over to factories over there, and this one brings back steel pipes, steel girders, sulfur, coal, stuff like that. That feeds into this machine here, goes up into the tangled mess of horror that I've got going on up top here. Do not ask me how any of this works. This was strung together with limited resources and abundant crazy on my part. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna let this ugly thing start, you know, spool back up to the production it was at before, and I'm going to show you the other stops on my hypertube network. Thunk. Way. Thunk. Sideways. Over here is a secondary stop. The truck that's going over to the structure there loads up from here, and this loads it up with copper sheets. Copper sheets, modular frames, and the versatile framework, which I have being built from this contraption over here. The best way to see most of these things is top, because like when you're on the ground, it's just like I can't even tell what the hell's going on anymore. So this tangled mess of spaghetti feeds into this tangled mess of spaghetti that they... Oh, fuck me, what broke? Damn it, which one of you broke? Oh, my capacity has dropped. I don't like that at all. You? No, you're still going. Gotta be something somewhere. Check that. So, we continue from our little buffer stop here, and thunk. Now, the other fix-it sink I mentioned before that I have a constant steady drip going is this over here. That is slowly feeding cable into there, and it's just very slowly printing the cube. Now, I've got a junction over here. You can choose which way you want to shoot when you get into it. I want to go this way and check out the rest of my production. Alright, over here I have steel pipes, I have steel beams, I have encased industrial steel beams, and I have coal heading out there right now, but I do have access to a metric shit ton of sulfur. Whatever. Yep. Oh. Alright, now if I combine them here. Now, want to see me tempt fate? I'm about to add some machinery to this factory. Hopefully, it does not completely kill power supply. Zoop. Zoop. Down. We're just going to pretend that isn't clipping through itself, because if I pull this stuff around too much, I'll be here for days. What did I break this time? Oh. Oh God, are we? I mean, that's a good problem to have. Oop. Oh God. Ow. So, it turns out I need to go back and, I've got plenty of coal in storage right now, so I need to not mess around with that because it is blocking everything. In the meantime, here. Let the sorters move again. Alright, so off to go turn off the coal feed for now. Oh no, I just realized something. I have not set up the pipeline to deal with the black powder that is now going to clog the whole fucking system. God damn it. Goes to that. It's going to you. You mean the AI limit? That's okay. Hip. 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 Okay, so the limiters go that way. Boop, boop. Oh god, these are still backwards. Hold on. Gina, growling. Where are you? The assistant manager is making noise, and I don't know where he went. Everything turns into a bigger project than I thought. Oh, I just noticed we got all of the space elevator stuff that we need, so I can go do that in just a second. I'm just going to finish setting this up. Because... organization. Storage. Now, you can see I'm having difficulties kind of winking around the screen. Neat thing you can do in this game, you put down the hologram, and you lock it. Then you can walk away from it, and it doesn't move, and you can use your arrow keys to mess with its positioning. And you build it. And it took me so much longer than I want to admit before I figured that part out. Okay, so I have this set up that... Ooh, I thought I was about to go flying off the map. Mark 3. Boom, boom. So that. Why are you giving me trouble here? Invalid conveyor belt shape. Good. Sure. Whatever. Fine by me. And that. Black powder. It's gonna send that back through the system, and then starts popping up in my storage. Cool. I only choked the entire sorting system for... well, it cleared fast enough. Okay, so, I was saying before, we have a milestone reached. We look up at our corner here, complete phase 2, we have 1,000 smart plates, we have 1,000 versatile framework, and we have 100 automated wiring. So, what I'm gonna do is, I gotta go push a big old button on the big old space elevator and send up a bunch of stuff. Let's go. Ow. Hey, Dave. What first thing I'm gonna do though, is I'm going to get rid of these here. Because I have like the tail end of my production for the versatile frameworks is here. In the next phase, I'm going to need to make something even more complicated, and it's going to need versatile frameworks as a component for it. So, like, when you think you're done with something, you're never done with something. These project parts build on each other, and it's glorious. I might be addicted. Anyway, let's go send stuff into Space Rocket. Now, there is the thing here, and you can configure on it, but you don't have to actually go to the thing. You can literally go like, oh, look, the foot, and I can do the same thing. So, I have my plates, I have my frameworks, I have my wiring. Send this up.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 2 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub. These might feel intimidating after your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent. Highlights are oil production, railway transportation, the jetpack, and many more. Completing Phase 3 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. Just remember to focus on producing and delivering the project parts, and Fixit's faith in you will be strengthened.
All right.
Phase 2 of Project Assembly completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure and are closer than ever to saving the day. Perhaps you were the right choice for the job. Time will tell. You will now enter Phase 3 of Project Assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity. For Fix-It.
Yeah, they keep implying that what I'm doing here is going to save humanity. Now, there is a story to this game, and you can finish this game. It's not just a permanent kind of back and forth thing. I don't have this confirmed, but Fix-It feels very much like Aperture Science and Black Mesa, so I feel like I might be the last human left, and Fix-It might have broken the rest of the galaxy. I don't know yet. Anyway, so we are building up the versatile parts. Frameworks in here. Good, good. I will make a new box to store smart plates. Storage, those are already storing. This way. I'm gonna put down another storage thing, so that way I don't have. Like, I'm gonna end up using the automated wiring in one of these things, so I may as well store up what I can. I can't even make those parts yet, but I as well hang on to what I can until then. Don't need the wiring anyway. Okay, actually, no. Back on. How did I get lost next to a space elevator? Anyway, I'm gonna let the versatile frameworks keep going, which is what I'm gonna pretend was my plan all the time. I just need like 2,500 of them for this next bit, so that was my plan the whole time. I swear. So, first things first, let's get back upstairs. Let's check out what our next milestone is, and probably giggle quite a bit because I'm pretty sure I already have it saved up. Now, normally you go through each of those parts in the order that they are, like versatile framework, the next thing's the modular, doohickey, whatever. I didn't make the versatile frameworks in time, so I had everything set up for a while, and then I just had to wait. So in the meantime, I have found lots of stuff, and I have stored even more. Alright, let's go over here into the hub terminal. Let's see. There's 5 and 6. Do I want a jetpack? I don't think I've got enough motors. Most important thing I can do right now, though, because I need 2 very important new resources, is oil processing. I need more motors, but I'm sure I've got enough of everything else, so let's choose that one. And yeah, bam, bam, bam. Already had a bunch of it in my inventory, so I do need motors, and I do need encased industrial beams. Basically, I need everything, but as you'll see, there's another little thing underneath the Phase 3 menu. They're saying what I need for oil processing. So let's check out. I don't remember if I actually set up a factory to make motors, or if I just found some and I put them in storage. So let's see. Motors. Yeah, I have 7. I'm going to need a whole lot more than that. Where am I going to put it? It's to make a motor. Not what I wanted. Make a motor. I need rotors and I need stators. So make stators. copper iron because I have a recipe that will replace the steel pipes. I can make them with just iron. This over here. That's the altar. Basically, I just need 3 iron nodes and a single copper. Good. Good to go from there. There, I don't have. Cool. Cool. In the meantime, I'm pretty sure. Did I set up something? Yes. I gotta make those to the oscillators, but I can't do that until I have a manufacturer, which I do not currently have. What is it? I have no memory of this. Back outside. Alright. Do it a thing. Let's scan. Now, iron ore is fucking everywhere. I don't need to worry about finding it. Copper's a little. Actually, I think I know where the closest copper is. I'm already mining that one. Mining that one. Okay, point made. I am. pardon my like horrible coughing fit. Wasn't really that bad, I guess. So this is my whole process that's making the automated wiring. So I'm gonna leave this alone. These are back in that actually would work out, I think, because the smelter is also cool. Clear some room, not with explosives, that'll hurt me. Just need to split off from here, split off from the copper. Should give me some brush clearing. didn't have a particular reason to put this down, but you know what? The factory must grow. It will be further... Actually, no, I do know why I put this down. I'm not a complete idiot. I mean, mostly an idiot. Okay, so I need some... Ow. In that case, here's what I will do. Screw you. There. Boom. Right in front. You don't need a curve, you just need a default. There, because I am going to need those things and stuff. Because... That's fine. I can live with clipping. Instead, knowing full well it's going to drive him crazy later. Boom, 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 boom. Factory is so impressive. Alright, so that's getting... a lot of fucking screws. Okay. Make screws, don't I? So... They'll just have that one way. Damn it. Damn it. Realistically, I'm going to need a lot more room than this. Bruh. Now, fuck off. Get. Go on. Get on out of here now. Fine, I will kill the whale tick. It'll take me a while, but you'll stay out of the way of progress. Okay. I was intending to do a thing, and then I got distracted by slapping the whale tick. Not really something I expected to say when I woke up today, but, you know, here we find ourselves. The easiest way to do it. We get there's a lot of barnacles in that thing, and I don't even know where he gets them from because they're not ever in the water. They're just they're land wandering creatures. Pretty sure they're not mammals, but I don't know what they actually are. He said this was running pretty well, so the stream's going pretty smooth. My monitor is hitching up because it's just how monitors do. He said it's running well. How do I only have 21 points? Oh. Alright. It's good. Okay. Wait, how am I gonna... Yep, yeah, sure, jump, why not? How am I gonna get it to that? Okay. Okay. I think that's what I'll do. Okay. Talking to myself, don't mind me. That's iron over there, right? Way off. Okay. There's another iron right there. So actually, I could probably make the most screws that anyone's ever seen. Anyway, you need miners, not miners. One, two, three, four of them. Get rid of that thing first. Oh yeah. Also, there are creatures in this game. They are normally hostile, but I am a big old wuss, and I want to play my factory building game without monsters attempting to rend me limb from limb every 5 seconds. So I play with monsters passive, and if that's wrong, then I don't want to be right. I have no memory of building this walkway to nowhere. But, yeah, things get weird in the middle of the night when you can't sleep. Why am I picking up all these rocks and assorted garbage? I don't know. It's a sickness. I need help. Help. I was going. What was I doing? Paper tubes. Weird in that I'm pretty sure that there are structures elsewhere in the world that I have no memory of, but that I have probably built in some kind of sleep deprived mania. So yeah, it could be any number of things. Anyway, so we're gonna do. Okay, good wall support on the side here. Damn it. Or not. I can't put one up there. I put one up there. Do it this way. That down. Paper tube. Whoop. Fling myself off the tower. Then I'm gonna do this. Could just go along the ground. That would make life a lot easier. And then just shoot myself up the wall. It's gonna be funny. This could be fun. God damn it. I have to do see, every little project that you start to do in this game leads to another project, to 3 more projects, to 9 more projects, and then wait, what the fuck was I doing again? This is what I need. Excuse me. What I need to do is build a wall support for this to come rocketing through. So, wall. Why? What do you mean capacity? What do you... No. Not the way this works. You know, I think this is on me. My fault. Because I did not into the system properly and change my current tasks. It's still saying fix power issues. So, you know, I'm actually going to fix that right now. Boop. Properties. Okay, good. Good. That's a no good. What happened up here? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Watch this. Let's start working again. Wait, buddy. No. Pick up your guns. So yeah, now that I've got the coal actually moving again, do you have any boosters on? Not crap out on me yet. Somewhere around an hour until it takes. Good. I can live with that. I can live with this. Build the coal back up in the system. So yeah, what ended up happening, because I just realized that I went, oh right, I'm a goddamn idiot, and I never explained why I'm a goddamn idiot. The two miners over there that are drilling up coal are, when I was fixing this whole situation over here earlier, I had to put those on a separate power grid to actually send coal over here before everything was set. And I completely forgot about that separate power grid, and it ran out of fuel. That's why half my factory shut off. I'm actually quite thankful for that, because that was much less of a hassle to fix than I thought it was going to be, that I feared it was going to be. Right. For a light commentary stream, I realize I'm talking a lot. Going nonverbal again for a little bit. What are we at time? Figure I can probably stream another 30 minutes or so before the Wi-Fi here completely craps out. So yeah, back to it. Okay, again, the way this game stacks tasks on you, I just had to roll back like 3 levels of my planning, and I realized I've completely abandoned the hypertubes that I was trying to build because I got a random message about power lines, and this game is goddamn crap. Alright. Here. Where? Entrance. Up. Up. That's okay. I can just. Here, give me some more power lines. Now, I just need to go to the other end of this. Thunk. Whew, straight down. I'm sure that's not going to mess with the Pioneer's stomach at all. Right. Entrance here. Okay. I can get back and forth to here quickly. Doing a thing. God damn. Focused, god damn you. Oof. Yeah, this is where my brain starts to kind of go all wibbly on me. And I end up forgetting stuff and running in circles and just jumping for like hours on end at this point. So, I think what I actually need to do right now is I need to turn this game off for a few minutes, and I need to let my brain reset because my brain's gone all blue, 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 blue. I'm gonna head back home. Bonk. Big time Futurama vibes with this. Now, let's see, am I gonna make the... Oh, I almost didn't. Okay. So I am home. And I can add some more stuff to this. Okay, now all I need is the motors, which building a motor factory is what I set out to do over an hour ago. And what have I done? I made a hypertube. This game is crack. I need to go lay down for a minute. So, it has been a blast. I am ecstatic that this is working properly because my computer is... I love my computer, but it's a Frankenstein, and not all the parts cooperate with each other. So I've been having issues trying to get a steady, like a stable stream going, and it seems to be working now. So you know what? All praise the merciless physics god. You know, I'm gonna bring Clang over here. All praise Clang, and yeah. Anyway, I am gonna go reset my brain, and hopefully we'll stream again relatively soon. Do another chill construction stream. Come by and watch me do everything wrong. So with that, where did I put that?